What is going on, people? By popular request, today we're going to train our legs. Yes, it's been a while since we've done our legs, and I want to show you exactly what I'm doing to grow these quads. So without further ado, let's do this. You know what time it is. Time to get this on the road, of course. And the first exercise from today's repertoire will be some Romanian deadlifts. I'm going to start a warm-up with 70 kilograms, one red plate. And we're going to build it up slowly. We'll see 140, 150, even 160 if I feel good. There are actually a couple of reasons why sometimes I choose to start with this exercise, and especially today is because I've noticed that my hamstring strength has gone down a little bit, which in turn affects my ability to do the bend over rows very heavy, because I feel like my arms are strong enough to do it, but then when I struggle to keep that position, and it means that my hamstrings are getting weaker. So beyond building the hamstrings, I think this exercise is really good in other areas, like when you're training your back. So I'm going to do a couple of warm-up sets, and my first working set will be 120. So until then, I'm just going to warm up. Actually, I changed my mind. So I was planning to do 3 sets with 100, 120 and 140, but I think I'll actually do 4 sets, and I'll try to see how heavy I can go on the 4th set. But it's going to be, not 120, the first working set. It'll be actually 100. So I have the red one and I have the yellow. I'm not going to use any straps for now. I'm just going to put a little bit of chalk just to give me some extra strength in my grip. And yeah, let's do first set, working set. We're going for 8 reps. When it comes to building up your strength and your power in your hamstring, in my opinion, there's no better exercise than this baby right here. If you manage to do this properly, if you have good flexibility, that's the key to get the most out of it. Obviously, if you don't, you can get injured because your lower back can intervene quite a bit. That's why it's very important to work on your hamstring flexibility, to make sure that you get good stretch on your hips. Allow the rest of your body, basically do like a proper hip hinge. That's the key. If you do a proper hip hinge, then you know your hamstrings are getting a good stretch and a good squeeze on the way up. Second working set. This time I'm going to use these just to help me with the grip, because around 4 to 5 repetitions in the exercise my grip tends to fail. So I just want to make the most out of this exercise. I don't want my grip to fail. Yes, you can argue that you gotta keep trying without, but if I really want to get the most out of my hamstrings, this exercise, I'm just going to use this so I don't focus on the wrong areas. Okay, 120, here we go. This is the sets of the sets. The set that separates the men from the boys. 140 kilograms. I don't know if you notice the colors, but I actually can do the Romanian flag. So it's pretty cool. It's like a goal to always, hover around this weight. But 140 kilos for anything is a decent weight, so, how many people you see throwing around 140? And obviously it took me a really long time to be here, because if you guys didn't know, I'm doing this for about 14 years now. So long time. But anyway, we got work to do, so let's do what we came here for. Last set, 150 kilograms. Going for 4 to 6 reps. It has to be done. The work has to be done. No excuses. Yep. First exercise done. Now we're going to the second one. We're going to give some love to the quads and we're going to do an isolation exercise. For this one, we're going to do the leg extension. As well, I'm going to do 1 or 2 warm-up sets. So it'll probably be 66, 100, and then I'm going to stop at the maximum, 113, and we're going to smash 2-3 main sets over there. And that will be our second exercise. On the first warm-up set, I'm just really trying to focus on engaging. Something's off with this one. No, something's skipping. I don't know. Okay, second warm-up set. I'm gonna go up to 100 kilos. As you can see, I changed the machine because the other one at some point was just like having this weird drop. Didn't feel like it was really good for my quads and my knees. It felt like very unstable, I don't know. But this one seems to be okay. Ooh. 113. Let's go. It's always the first part of the exercise is very hard until you manage to lift this. After you lift it, it tends to go smoother. One of the things I pretty much struggled from the beginning is feeling a very good activation in my quad muscles. Even though I'm doing this exercise, it just feels that the contraction is not as deep. I don't feel it like from here to here, where the muscle has its insertions and origins. Like, for example, I would do it on my biceps or on even my hamstrings. So it's a little bit hard, and I think that's why I kind of struggled to build my quads to the size I always wanted. But it's something which you have to deal with. It stems from your genetics, so you can definitely improve it. It will definitely be as easy as someone who is gifted. For example, I have one of my friends, he was telling me, oh, my legs are getting big so easy, like I don't even train my legs anymore because I can't find jeans. I mean, kind of a problem for me as well to find jeans, but to be able to do that without much effort must be cool. Lucky him. Anyway, in the meantime, we are here doing the work. Yep. Okay, so last set, we are still at 113. Unfortunately, we are out of options, so we can't add a little bit more weight. But we're going to do 10 to 50 repetitions on the max, and then I'm gonna go around 66. I'm gonna do a drop set. Okay, let's focus for a second. Activate everything. Toes pointed out, very important. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 66, try for 10 reps. Oh, okay, the burn definitely started to hit a lot on the second one, which is good, which is what we want. And then don't forget to do the stretch, my favorite stretch, this one. Point the knee towards the ground and lean back. Okay, next exercise, we're going to do a combination of leg press and some calves. I find myself doing this quite a lot lately. I just feel like I can really target the heads of the quads. So I feel like I'm getting a better contraction overall and better results. So for the time being, I'm going to stick with this. The other one, it's very good as well. Just I feel like I can get a better contraction. So for me, it's very important to get a good contraction because, as I said, my quads, especially, they don't activate properly all the time. I get a lot of activation in my glutes and my hamstrings, but my quads are struggling. So if I really want to focus on my quads, destroying my quads, this one is the way to go for me at this point in time. Of course, I'm doing that sometimes, but for now, I'll just stick with this. Because straight away, when I have this one, my quads are engaging, especially after doing the leg extension. Probably you cannot see the weight, but we are at 154 out of 175. This will be the second working set. So one way I'm kind of feeling confident about this exercise, and I feel like I'm making progress, is because at the moment I can do the max there is over there, which is 175, and I feel comfortable. I don't need to use any knee sleeves before I used to do it, because just I feel like I need a bit of extra protection. So feeling comfortable, I feel like the movements are going quite smooth, and as I said, the contraction I'm getting from this is pretty wild. So just gonna keep doing it. Okay, as well with this one, it'd be very helpful if I had someone to just help me push the first one, but that's totally fine. Just gonna use a bit of my chest, so I'm not gonna only leave this place with a leg pump, but also with a chest pump. We all love chest pumps, so nothing to complain about that. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yep. For here, I always make sure I have the right settings, because otherwise it's very simple to mess it up, especially if your hamstrings are not your strong point. So I always gotta make sure that this one rests just around here, around the Achilles tendon, not too high, not too low, because that way you can get a really good contraction. I always think about this exercise very similar like how I'm doing hamstring curls on the bicep curls, on the squat bench. I'm kind of imagining the same thing as my hamstrings, which one of the muscles from the hamstring is called the bicep femoris, and yeah, I'm just thinking I'm doing a bicep curl. So this exercise runs very smoothly today. Normally I would max out at 64, but today I'm going to try 68. Let's see how that goes. As well, make sure the hamstrings are activated. I mean, only a sadomasochist will leave the squats on the last after destroying the legs with all the other exercises. Of course, only me and a few other crazy bastards will do this at the end. So yes, even 70 kilos, it does feel like a lot, but at the same time I know that I'm gonna get a lot out of it if I'm doing it at the end, even if I'm not able to do it as heavy. But since having so much blood in my quads, in my hamstrings, feeling the fatigue will actually help me fatigue them even further and stimulate them better. So that's why we are here. But as I said, 70 kilograms is not very heavy at the moment. I'm trying to build the way up to 100, and that will be the working sets. Okay, first set of 100 kilograms. I'm actually aiming to do 15 repetitions. So let's see how that goes. I might regret it, but I gotta try my best to do that. Okay, this will be my third and final set with 100 kilograms. If I count the 70 kilograms, that will be 4 sets, but really happy with this set, and I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna wrap it up. Obviously, I'll do some quads, some calves, but this will be the hardest bit. What am I saying? Yeah, the hardest bit. Because it's the last set. I'm a bit fatigued, a bit out of breath, but we're not giving up. We gotta keep going. I was saying, on the last exercise, you're not gonna neglect our calves. I know a lot of the times you might get to this point in your workout and you'll be like, no, I'm done, I'm going home, or just doing something like very quickly. But it's actually really important to stick with your workout and do it until the end, because you don't want to have a lagging body part, right? So that's why we are here. I'm not gonna go mega heavy, but we're gonna focus on the contraction. Very good stretch, very good squeeze. As you can see, it's zoomed in on my calves, and you can see like how I'm going about it. Okay, so feet parallel. Try to keep your knees as well parallel, and then place your feet at the edge. Give it a good stretch and a good contraction. Get up on your big toe. Okay guys, the leg workout is finished. I just want to show you the pump a little bit. I'm actually quite surprised that I managed to keep quite a few of the details, and I'm quite happy with my hamstring development as well. So this is my current routine. If you want to try it, just watch the whole video. Try the exercises in the order I'm showing you. Go between 10 to 15 repetitions because I think that's one of the best rep ranges for legs. And if you have any questions, as always, you can just drop them down in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.